What's good, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Alright, no, it's been a while. Again, I told you guys I don't post every day. I post when content. Been working a lot and getting the grind going. So, okay, so last we left off, you guys saw the fully built heads fully built. Long story short, we just cut to the chase. They went and installed it, got the car running, and of course you hear the dreaded. So you already know what that means. That pretty much means that when the head was lifted, because the head was warped, and you guys know I had to buy a brand new head. That's why we went ahead and did a fully built head. I probably turned the bearing as well. So because a bearing was turned. Obviously, they had to the only way to check and see where the knocking's coming from is to take apart the short block and take a look at the bearings, which you know. Anybody knows anything about motors? Once you get to the bearings, the cranks right there, you got there. So because that happened, left me with no choice but to go ahead and push forward these plans, get these plans done. You guys know what's going on with this. With shipping and the economy, etc. We're not going to get into all that, but you guys understand what's going on. The prices on parts, etc. have gone way up, along with wait times. So, finally got some stuff in, so let's just hop right to it. So here we go. Bam! We have right here a set of Brian Crown. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the part number, etc. because I always get asked, oh, what is that? Oh, blah, blah, blah. So here you go. This is what we're working with, guys. What is that? That's the part number right there. These are, yes, as they call Pro HK H-beam rods. I'll show them to you guys. I'm excited. Ooh, I'm excited. These authentic Brian Crown. This is not a knockout generic. And we have, I'll just pull one out for you guys. Bam. We have rods. So yeah, this is forged, fully built, a forged rod. So obviously, we're gonna make the motor a lot stronger. Or as we would say, we're going fully built, baby. So we're gonna push this to the side. And you say, okay, whoa, okay. You got the rods. What else? We have this. Well, what's in this small box? Anybody knows anything about building engines? You know, number one thing that screws you up on the dyno is what? Injectors. Injectors that are currently in the Honda 410cc Rdx injectors. A rule of thumb, or basically just to summarize it for those of you guys who don't understand how like duty cycle injectors work, etc. You want to get injectors, I would say 100cc lower than what you're trying to obtain. So example, I would like to hit 400 horsepower. Well, you can't get 410cc injectors and hit 400. You'll run out of gas. You won't make it. You have to get at least like a 525 or 625. All right, so what we have here, let me try opening this with one hand. Bam, magic of editing. We have right here. This is a 725cc, I guess you could call it RDX or whatever injector. For those of you guys that have been following my build, or those of you guys that, I'll just go ahead and break this down for you guys because I'm sure people are going to ask. But the only injectors I see for the R18 platform will be the RDX 410cc injectors and then your 525s, both made by Doucheworks. And you're probably like, well, $300 or $325 for 525cc injectors. Geez, these injectors were $130, okay? These are RDX injectors, 725cc. Remember, if you guys are boosting your car, you're going to have to upgrade the pigtails. Anyway, these are RDX pigtails. You can go on eBay or anything and find any seller selling the pigtails. Obviously, I already had the pigtails already started in on my car. I just got an extra set, probably end up giving this other way to somebody. But I just want the bigger injectors. Am I shooting for, oh my God, am I shooting for 600 some horsepower? No. That's just the rule of thumb. I always like to, if you're going to build something or you're going to do it, you overbuild, kind of like these rods. You overbuild. There's no point in saying, I want 300 horsepower, and you build a motor or whatever to those specifications for 300. That'd be dumb. Having any brief spikes or anything like that, you're kind of screwing yourself. So these are 725cc injectors right here. Big boys. So with the Rdx pigtails, I know, I'll go ahead and answer this question now. You're going to say, well, what if I want to run 1,000cc injectors? Yes, you can. If you make 1,000cc injectors, just so you guys know. So they got 410 all the way up to 1,000. I think 1,050cc, which is, I mean, obviously 1,000cc injector is plenty unless you're trying to make 2,000 horsepower, which obviously on this Honda, we're not even trying to do that. So there. So now, when the car goes back on the dyno, I won't be limited by a filling, because my injectors are too small, so it can make whatever it makes. He can tell up the boost, he can tell up the meth, go to town. We can make what we can make, okay? But that's due to injectors. Remember, if you're trying to make more power, make power in general, you have to upgrade your injectors, okay? Otherwise, you're not going to make it. Again, rule of thumb is 100cc less than you're trying to make, so theoretically, if my turbocharger could push 600, etc., I could make somewhere in the 600s. Okay, so you're like, okay, cool, all right. So obviously, because a bearing was obviously damaged, have to replace the bearings. Can't buy any bearings because it has to be measured to see if it's standard size or is it going to be 0.25 over, 0.5 over, 0.75 over, etc. So they want to buy bearings until your shop measures the bottom of the block when they take it apart to see if you can buy standard size bearings. Again, you have to go a little bit bigger or whatnot. So shop will let me know that. We'll pick up bearings. The bearings are only like $125 for regular race bearings. So now you're like, okay, cool. Well, that doesn't make sense. Well, a built motor has something else. Here we go. I've been waiting for this for a while. Bam. We have Carrillo high performance pistons. Now again, before you guys ask me, oh my God, what's the part number? What is it? This is what you're looking for, right there. Now this is standard size. I think the standard size, a piston size of a R18 block is 81 mm. They make them 81 mm and 81.5. Okay, 0.5 would be like, if your cylinder walls are scratched up or whatever, and they have to hone it out, they can only go 0.5 bigger. So if you guys have to have that run into that situation, the actual part number for the 0.5 over ones is the same number, SC700, but it's gonna be 24, not 23. Okay, that's it. All right, now let me have a disclaimer. Okay, huge disclaimer. Again, prices on everything have gone up. Okay, these are essentially $1,000 pistons. Yes, I said these are $1,000 pistons. These are right just shy of $600 rods. Okay, pistons rods. So you're gonna ask, well, okay, go ahead and get this out the way. The block is gonna be good for around 725, 750-ish. Okay, so the block I'm building is going to be good for that much power. Am I trying to make that much power? Not in this build. No. Not exactly. Again, overbuild. So if anything happens or there's a boost spike, etc., the block can't handle it. It's overbuilt. Always want to overbuild. Don't underbuild and then you run into issues. Okay. So again, these are $1,000 pistons. Now, you do not buy pistons until your shop measures the cylinder walls, because they have to know if they're going to have to, again, hone it out to make it wider, okay? Now, the shop has not done that. You can say, okay, well, why did you buy pistons, okay? Yeah, besides the price continuously going up. Well, I got these pistons for a steel deal, okay? After the motor and etc. is put together, I'll tell you how much I paid for these $1,000 pistons, but I'll give you a hint. It was almost 92% off. Okay, so we'll leave it there. All right. So if they do when they do measure my hopefully when they measure my cylinder walls, I could use standard size pistons. Cool, awesome. They say, oh, we have to hone it out and go 0.5 over. Well, I'll just buy 0.5 over pistons and sell these. Okay, but this is such a good deal that I got from another shop, another person. I couldn't say no to it. Again, I say good, I mean like ridiculous. Okay, so before you say, "Oh, you no," all this stuff is brand new. Okay, obviously you wouldn't want to buy used pistons and rods because you don't know how the previous person, did with them. So don't be buying no used rods or pistons and crazy junk like that from people. Okay. There's one door been opened. These are your piston rings, your locks, all that. For you guys that have never seen that. And I'll go and pull one out. Here is, woo! There's our piston, boys. That's going to be the power plant, the heart of the R18. Alright, put that right back in there because things are freaking expensive. And then, of course, you have 4 of them. So, you got the other ones right here, etc. Okay. But there you guys go. I want to show you guys that I've been waiting for all this stuff to come in. I want to get all as a whole, drop it off at the shop as a whole. I didn't want to drop one part off because I can't do anything without all the parts, obviously. Okay, so there we go. So you guys know what's going on. No more talking about it. We're doing the damn thing. This will be a fully built R18. Okay, so the head, as you guys saw last video, head's already built, already done. When they did assemble it, unfortunately, had knocking. At that point, you got to decide what you want to do. Tear it apart and let's build this baby up. So it's going to be a fully built R18. I was thinking about building the motor, but I was like, oh, no, move on because I want to get a new project going. But obviously, the head lifted due to, as I explained last video, due to head studs. As you guys know, I already have custom ARP L19 head studs made because they do not make head studs for the R18 platform. But I told you guys where you guys can get some made by APR and they get you a custom set made while they're making them like I had. So I'll not have that problem again. So now we have the parts minus the bearings, or the bearings. Bearings are like $125 to do fully built. We're going fully built. So it's going to be a fully built R18. I gave you guys the part numbers. So again, I always get asked, hey, what's the part number for this? I want to order this, blah, 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 blah. So you guys have the part numbers. Now again, like I said, building a block is not cheap, guys. Anytime you see somebody has a built motor, it's a lot of money. Okay, it's not only machine of the block, that's one cost, and you got the cost of all the parts. Once everything is together, obviously I'll give you a total cost of how much this cost me. I always tell you guys I'm more transparent with you guys, but I also give you the total cost of the parts because it's not just the machine, the block. It's the machine, the block, get it ready for these parts, and then obviously install these parts. So that's why I built blocks. You don't wonder why I built blocks are so expensive. That's why. So okay, so now we're waiting on this. We're going to go ahead and go to the shop, drop these parts out. They have no clue that I've already bought these parts. We talked about it, and they've been working on other things while I've been gone, making money. So we're gonna go to the shop now. We're gonna drop these parts off, as well as drop off more money as well. We're going to pay for the machine work to get all this installed, get the short block built, so I have a fully built short block. I'm also thinking about doing something else. I'm gonna talk to the shop about it. If it happens, obviously I have a video on that separate. But again, guys, last video was fully built head. The fully built head is completely done. Now car's been disassembled again. Now we're going to go fully built block. Slap this puppy back together. Obviously, now you know we're going back on the dyno. We're going to turn that son bitch up. Say make whatever you can make off the turbo. I can, which that's why I like to buy Garrett, etc. turbos, name brand turbos. They actually have a cartridge upgrade, which is the center section of a turbo, for those of you that don't know, for my turbo. So, I think the cartridge upgrades, I'm going to give them a call again. Last time I checked, it was like $1,025. I told you probably something that's going on. I may check on it again. Cartridge upgrade is going to allow my turbo to make more power. Don't know, might do it, might not do it, but it is an option, obviously, with everything going on now, to do that, just to get max output out of everything. So, okay, everything's running to the max, the turbo's maxed out, etc. But you guys know what I mean by that. But there's another major part that would actually go well with the fully built motor, but we'll talk about that when that time comes. So, I'm going to get dressed. What's up, doggy? I'm going to get dressed, and we're going to head to the shop. Talk to the boys, drop this off, drop more money down on this basic. Essentially, I'm just going to pay it off, obviously. Pay it off to get the fully built block done. They got the parts. And then, obviously, you guys will be seeing another video once everything's assembled and put together. So let's head to the shop right now. Yeah. Go on the sides. Let's drop out the parts. Waiting for a receipt. My mechanic's not here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd surprise him with other parts, but he's not here. So again, I paid this, waiting for the receipt so I can show you guys I paid. And then we'll get out of here till the next time. For you guys that need assistance doing stuff, there's auto sciences information, so you guys know. But again, we went to go do something right quick, waiting to get the receipt. Already paid for the fully built block, is fully paid for. It does the parts. So we'll get that assembled, and then I'll obviously get a video of the block before it goes into the car. Science, look what I see, a new 86. It's actually in blue. It's a nice color. I haven't been this close to one. I want to check it out for sure. That's the new GR 86 on BSE. Cool. It's a nice blue. I like that. Nice blue. Thinking if I was gonna do a STK, I would either do it in orange or possibly like a blue like this. It's almost like Blue by You, like my old Evo. Cool. It's like auto science, Subaru sitting everywhere. Every Subaru needs a motor build. They got like 10 motor builds, so it's not gonna be till like the end of April before they get mine built or whatever. But yeah, it's a season. People are building motors, so we'll get it done. Next auto science parts are dropped off, so we're gonna head back to the house once they get that done. Enjoy that again. Going over what's going on. You guys know the plans now. Again, they're backed up with 10 motor builds coming up. So it's going to be like a little bit, but everything's dropped off. They got all the parts they need except for the bearings, which we'll order the bearings once we just measure it, make sure, see what size bearings we need. But actually looking at the next potential runner-ups. Again, you guys have any questions, click down below. I think I did a pretty good job of you guys are looking for the part numbers without before you ask me. It's in the video. Please watch the video if you're looking for the part numbers of the pistons or the rods, etc. But again, please comment, please subscribe. Again, I'm one of the only ones actually still modifying the 8th gen Civic, and again the EX-R18 at that. So it's only gonna get better from here. I got one more. Actually, it's more than one more, but a potential major part. Partially, I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not. I'm doing research on it right now. We'll see what's coming up. So I do have the Shortblock itself is already paid for. I just provided all the parts as you guys saw. The ticket was kind of messed up. I know I usually show you guys the amount, but when I go back next time when I bring in another part, I'll have the ticket updated and corrected so I can show you guys potential, those of you guys that want to do a fully built block, how much it could cost you. Again, this is for a fully built block. This is included turbo and all that stuff. I have a video I made a while ago that included how much it costs to turbo your car or whatever. But I've been getting a couple requests on people asking me, hey, can you do what's in my car video, like all the mods that are in the Honda. Let's wait till we get the Honda fully back after it's been retuned and built and all that. Then I'll make a video just what's in this Honda, how much each part cost, would cost retail. Again, some parts I got like on sale, some parts I got not for deals, some parts I didn't get any deals. But again, I've been getting a lot of requests for that, so it's coming, guys. Let's get the car done, wrapped up and back, retuned, and then I guess I can make a video on all the mods that are in it, because it wouldn't make sense to make a video now and when I'm having, as you just saw, we're having a fully built block done. So I need to include all that as well. So again, guys, don't forget to click a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll see you guys next video. And like I said, I'm just looking at potentials. See what's coming up. Looks nice. Peace.